Hello to another stream, and I do hope that the stream goes nice. We'll get a slightly cannon surely this stream. Let's get straight into it. Let's try you on tier 3. I do hope that not any crashes or anything happen this stream, because I did say last stream, right, that I did get a new SSD, hoping to fix my ghost freezes on my PC, and they didn't fix them. Even with the new SSD, I did it's a good quality one, like it's a Samsung one. I know I can probably guess the better quality one out there, but it is the high quality one, and I was expecting more of a problem solver. I think it was more like my old hard drive that was really grand, how to say, really elderly, and it was on its last legs. And I was right, we did feel, and like probably is much faster, but it still froze. So now I can't really know what it could be, because I did install like a new Windows, so Windows is not the problem. I did get the ISO from like Microsoft, so that's also all no problem. That's also not the problem, meaning it's the correct one, which either leaves, I don't know what other things seems to be the problem. Because if it was a CPU or a GPU problem, would there not be more catastrophic, meaning total failure? But it's not. It's only freeze. Like the PC freezes, and I need to restart it, and it works fine after I refreeze it. Don't. I get my done. And no, another thing, I did watch. I did read the content, the warnings or content, the thing you put like before stream to see whatever. Um, and they don't say, I don't really swear like every other word, meaning I usually like intermediately use a pack or something like that when I get frustrated. So I should be in green to put it down, but I don't really want to get bonked to be on team about does it is it only on bush that it kind of shows on what thing will get boomed out? I didn't see like when I was playing sniper, or maybe there were too many mobs. At a point I did get sniper, so I wouldn't really see it. Nice. Wait, does it do kind of like area damage? Wait a second. I forgot something. I'm gonna go back. I'll be back in a second. Let's see. Can I? I can. Yes. I forgot for a second there that I did have like Bluetooth headphones. And I booked you. Let's see, can I put you back together? I did put you back. Is everything green? It is. Yes. I do guess that the new fear would be the fear of unplugging everything as you get off your desk. That's a really real fear, especially if you do have like how I have 1,000 cables. There really is a I should bump that a little bit. Is this better? Let's put it somewhere around here. Was I speaking? Ah, yes, with Twitch. I did read like exactly what they were saying about profanity, and I do not fall in that category, but I will keep it there anyways. I do not know like profanity politics to say a word and then to be. Actually, it was not really extreme profanity, and to be hit with a bong strike. So I will keep it there. In case you know. I don't know, I may lose some future users because of that. As you imagine, if someone does get triggered easily by some insults or not insults, a component of insults, which would be profanity. I guess that's okay. I'm willing to. Damn, I have wall hacks. I'm willing to lose them. Especially because so this is kind of like it's out of my control. Whatever it's in my control what I say, but it's out of my control how other people get it. Especially I may for one month or may not have like a bad I don't know, a bad moment that taken out of context may sound really bad, so that would help, especially if it is profanity related. Let's see. Big thing is that I could come to stream. I was kind of bummed out, especially yesterday, because I did get the SSD. First, because I did want to have a more like rapid my PC to work better, but the second biggest reason when I was hoping to fix the freezing. I did think it was kind of like having relocated too many bad sectors. It was kind of or maybe I did have bad sectors that were not because of the firmware. It's kind of extremely old. Were not relocating and they were using them, and they became corrupted, especially the data in those. But they were so scarce that in normal, like how they say, it does freeze sometimes, and it's most likely at the start of the, like when I open it. And if it was running previously, it doesn't suddenly freeze. It sometimes did freeze when I was kind of transferring extremely large files or bulk of many files, which did make me believe it was a problem about the like storage. But maybe there were two problems. It was really freezing about because of the storage, but it did have a second problem. It's freezing because of whatever. I don't know, maybe I did resolve one at least? Maybe. Should I have taken shield? Did I get shield? I don't remember. Let's take him chips at least. We will have the big Ooh. Oh. Let's not die then. Ooh. Let's try to jump there, please. We'll take Sigh, especially because we do have. I'm curious what's the limit on like size. Would it be something crazy like quarter of the map, something like that? If you triple jump in one direction and then you have almost all the map covered. And I'm kind of dead. Let's try to refresh. We'll take you. For a second there I was like, didn't see the blue outline and I was like, oh shit. Did I take something else? No, I did. Give me a slutty rocket, please. I want to get the slutty cannon. It's big sister. But you don't really, don't take that. Don't be an asshole. Let's take this and I hope that It will at least alleviate some of our problems. Yes, shield, thanks. Size. I want slotty rockets, so no. Let's banish. No. Let's skip. There's a bomb to boom your. Yeah. And Lactum. Do we take ages? Let's take ages. Will be more cautious. Will be more cautious. Thanks for the ghost back. Did we? Maybe we did. I want luck. I know you have it in the back. Let's go check. Wait, don't take my ghost away again. And now we'll need to evasion pick up. No. Let's take it. We'll not go in this. Let's take attack speed. I don't want to go high professional all meta, but unfortunately will probably die before the meta happens. So we do have two microwaves and they're both quality, good quality ones, even though it's paradoxically the common point one. Or uncommon? I don't know. Agreed. I don't remember it, better said. Let's see, HP. Yes, it's here. I really want that spawn marker to see where we did spawn. Would be extremely useful. What else do we have about? Games? What games do we have about? We'll take shield again. What things do we have about? I don't know, does do all game still attract you guys? Meaning like all Game Boy Advance games old. Because you're somewhat relatively younger person like me, it does still kind of hit the mark, especially I don't know what Game Boy Advance games I love. Obviously the Pokemon ones, the Mega Man ones. There was another, I'm sorry, how is it? Battle Network. I think I did play for a time, but it was kind of hard, not the game, but my controls on my console are kind of, how do I say this? Ass. I don't know how to say that politely. I don't know, I think the OS was kind of ass. I need to change that like 3 times, so I did have a lot of problems with it. And they're not kind of like, how do I say this? It was a lot of, I don't know, am I lucky to find like, repeatable bugs? Because I do sometimes, let's say, you set up in some way, and then I repeat it, something breaks, I'm like, oh shit. I try to fix it, obviously, nothing works. I'm like, do we really need to do a wipe? We do a wipe, I curse myself after because I forgot like a lot of things on the thing like before I do the wipe, so I can never recover them. I'm like beating myself up. I'm like, okay, damn, we do again. Things work nice. I do the setup again. Suddenly something breaks and I'm like, is it me? Is it really me? Why did it break again? Especially because if at the start it didn't break and the console was not the problem, it's obviously me, right? But I'm not going like into the files changing text files, which is supposed to be like settings or anything, and this is doing what was intended, but this still breaks, and I'm like, must have been doing it. Like, what else can I say if it happens constantly and every single time? Let's try to be the boss. We do have kind of fresh movement, which is unfortunate. Would have been nice to. I didn't really take that much. How many times? Session, SSS, where's the? I don't see them. I'm kind of blind. That this scared me for a second that everything crashed, which was not. Where is it? Is it down? Very. What's it do? Huh. I don't want to accidentally do the grid shrine. It may what's with this placement? Not good placement to push the boss portal. Good RNG, not. You have ass movement. You can barely jump. Worse than frog. Frogs do jump. Something that can jump with an elephant. Well, we do kind of get our habit. Let's not play around. Let's not play around, I said. Hello shield, would you be kindly inclined to activate again? Hello? Hello? Shield, please? Hello? I blame this on the shield. No, my fault. Let's do again. I didn't know that sniper was kind of exploding at the end. Exploding around the red tip. I didn't know. No, I thought, let's go blink for blink. Ghost, pretty nice. Projectile points. I'm curious, has anyone kind of encountered a double charge shrine? Where that's damage and life steal. Heals, that's good. Slutty rocket. Come over here. We need more machine gun. Get the full set of mechanical. Or maybe there is another weapon, and I'm kind of like taking out of my hands. Oh, there is a chance of that happening. Let's see. Not really afterwards. I don't know, I think I should watch again Bleach, especially, but I don't want to like Bleach to be finished. The last draft quarter to be done, so I can like watch again Bleach, but this time like full, because it's always kind of asked to watch Bleach to see the I wanted to see the Bound arc, not the Bound arc, the last arc. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. The Fullbringer arc. See the last, like the old one that was last animated before the like 2000 year like came out. And it was kind of fun then to go to the manga and then have the same choice again. Do I read the manga from startup or do I search on the internet where the Bound arc, not Bound, fuck, the Fullbringer arc, I always mix them. The Fullbringer arc like starts and then read the again, or where it ends and read from up there. Because sometimes it is nice and you read it and you're like, oh, but you lose like 80% of the manga. Maybe I'll be a little bit crazy and watch the same thing when One Piece ends, the same with Naruto, because I love Naruto, the original Shippuden. With the Boruto, I don't know how to say this. I watch Naruto for Naruto. That's the best way to describe it. I really have nothing against Boruto, and I do like it sometimes when kind of things that when I do see kind of the legacies continuing, the Sharingan and the Rasengan, all the work Naruto has wants to achieve them, and see them get passed on. It's extremely nice, especially when you do see like cutscene or throwbacks, which are made in high quality from the source material, kind of like an up. Especially when you do get flashbacks, but they're not kind of lazy flashbacks that go back to the old anime, cut a piece and then put it in the new anime, like re-animated flashbacks, which is... Do we have something with size? No. We'll do you and attack speed after. So technically we should take attack speed and what else? Blood. Curse, nice. So doing... we'll let you leave the forest. We need to open some chests, hopefully a legendary blessed us with its presence and possession. I did now think. Do you know what would make this game 1,000 times more kind of like addictive? If when you open a chest, let's see, first off bone, let's go full. When you open a chest, it's like how do I see this? It's like a slot machine. It's like a slot machine and it's kind of like rolling. I don't know how to do a rolling. I can do a rolling animation on 2D plane, but it's rolling like this, and you see the legendary go pass by, and you can do get the quality tone or something like that. Not the quality tone, like the common items. That's the thing. It's a bit more entertaining. Ooh, Lactome. I'm 39, 45 modern age and 25% stone age with my build. Attack speed we'll go to 3 chance because we'll take the attacks with Tom. Hopefully, if it comes our way. I need to kind of stop a second every time I see like those, so I don't. Thank you. Why the age, not aging when I need to age? Shakespeare, don't continue on that. Don't continue on that. Ooh. Gloves. Let me cleanse a bit of your blood. What do I need? Nothing. Just admiring. Ooh, extra gems. We do need mobility. We are moving hella slow. We don't know where the boss is. Let's do we have a magnet available? Knockback HP, no. Size, knockback damage, skip. I do kind of hate. How do I kind of measure when I should take something else if it's a priority in my build? Like how many times do I need to pass on it to actually take something else? Let's see. I again kind of procrastinated on putting like the chat on the stream and like doing the other Twitch extension. Kind of hard, I don't know if my back didn't literally want to assassinate me exactly right after the stream. I do hope I do get a good day where I hate ghouls. I get a good day where let's take 2, but it doesn't easily burn after I end stream, so I can go to ooh, echo shot, nice. I'm going to try to put them. I wouldn't really want to. Am I with maxing? I now realize. How does the like revolver? Yes, how long does the average Twitch streamer go without making like a full setup? I should put them, shouldn't I? Maybe a border would be nice because I do like them. The full stream. The full stream. Nice lifesteal. We don't have lifesteal. It's nice like the full game stream. Ooh, Bob. But I would like kind of like a border. But I need to make a border. Is there any plugin that lets you put your own border? Well, technically, couldn't I... but those are interactive borders. Could I not make like a normal image source? Put that on the first like layer. Attack speed. Yes, I thank you. I forgot. Can I put it on the first layer and then put the game capture smaller? But I need to fuck. I need to know the like pixel proportions to make that. Well, I do guess some borders that are kind of like plugin related could stretch and the height and width could be more controllable, not a literal image. Hello. I'll try it anyway. Maybe there is kind of like an transparent plugin for borders where you can put your image and make the stretch and fit. But then I don't need to know where but if I do that, I need to also set the chat so I can have a place where I can overlay the chat over the border with the... Should I? No, but it will take too much of the screen. I want a slight border around so I can put my avatar in a corner. Hello, we're searching from minute 5 I think for the boss, so it's good in that corner. Huh, chocolate pouch. I do think so, grand battle is on you, sir. I seem to do more damage than I do usually with Fox. Which does pain to say that, because it is my favorite character, but I should be more professional, right? So separate my favorite character from my usual main. Let's see. Ghouls, of course, ghouls. I'm so happy it was ghouls. You can guess why. Let's not fall 30 seconds climb. Where is the boss? That, let's take those shrines and the Maui section. Let's go XP. We don't really need that many jumps anymore. Crit damage, knockback, evasion. Let's go crit. They're still working, nice. Ooh, undermits. Let's go to the boss. Where is it? Let's see. Hope it's not down. Yes, it's okay. We'll try to upscale the next here. What will our weapons? We should take a little bit more luck. We're kind of done, so let's take another sign. Maybe a lifesteal will be good. Let's go for our drop things. A lot, we do enough damage. Could always do more, but you can always get more legendary, so let's again go luck. Oh, again luck, I guess. Ooh, projectile legendary. Attack speed. Let's see. Let's go a little bit of damage. XP. Projectile tom. XP. Let's see again. Ooh, almost missed that XP. Luck. Let's go luck. Attack speed, and we're done. Well, not really. Let's do 2 keys. 3 keys. I don't know what the other microwave is. Probably somewhere around. I cannot access at that time. No, you do have both. Nice. Let's go. I hope I didn't draw blood. I kind of didn't want to scratch my ear and I pressed it too tight. Made it too hard and I didn't hear a crunch. I hope I can scratch myself. Oh, and gotta be bad, right? I figured I could take a scratch, but I have my headphones on and I didn't want to, I don't know, to feel the pad off my ear after I don't know, a few hours when I'm done here. But on drop chance, how much lifesteal do you possess in our? Oh, I'm again blind, I cannot see. No, it's still 29. Let's take another last one. We could do better. And now let's try to do damage. Then when how do I do that? Let's try to take damage when it's possible and take XP and those when they're not green. Let me get better in my chair. Oh, the shield. Let's open some chests. I do want to take that, but I was none the wiser. Let's go golden glove. How many nice ways? One. I'm gonna take another jump. Excuse me. Nah. Nah, that's okay. I just can't play it also again, okay? I don't really have much in the health department, so let's make up a small part of it. Let's go inland. Hey, it's booming. Oh, thank you. Oh, we do have critical jump. Let's take holding. I do kind of okay. That's for 600k the boss. We need that a bit more time. Don't have. Can you take my cheese? What an asshole. Do we grind it? Do we really? Last time I don't want to be chased around the map. Damn. I guess that's bad. Let's see. That was a mistake, but we'll try to live up the run. That's not okay, guys. We need let's boom you. We did boom you, huh? Almost boomed ourselves. And let me do something on my Mi phone. Let's go back. Yeah, the microphone suppression is kind of good. Let's see. It'd be cute if you'd be rotate automatically. If I do this, yes. Rotate, nice. I was saying if everything was all right. It was. The music is good, nice. Boom. What? But it's kind of fun too. Boom. The boom goblins. It's kind of what I can kind of focus on now. Wait, no, I do realize there's a crowning that after you battle it, you get the chest. The more you know, I guess. The more you know. And I'm getting my let's go out. Are in grave need of HP. Hello? Bro, you usually have a cross your face. Aren't you running? Aren't you chasing me? Echo shard. That's nice. Wait, can't I do this? Wait, if I speak and at the same time do it. Can you hear it? Let's see. Huh. Do we something like this? Huh. It does work. Wait, does it do this when I'm on Twitch? My phone is burning up. It does that sometimes, especially when I have two heavy apps open at the same time, like the overlay for the small window on Twitch and another heavy app. Nothing can like a game or something. The starting over temperature. But I am happy with it because it does have a good camera which does take good pictures. Let's see, damage, knockback, duration, damage. Wait, no, yes. I want this power that this guy has, monsters to ignore him. Well, technically, would it? This is if monsters did ignore you like in MEGABONK, would the runs get easier? Not really, because they will still be spawn and kind of you. Let's say how. Let's say you activate mobs, come attack you only when you touch them. So I'd imagine the first 5 minutes you'd be kind of okay, you'd have spaces to jump around, but after that you'll be so many mobs, especially after waves of you not killing them. There'll be extremely many mobs, so you'll still be hard. And maybe to put kind of like a penalty that if you do touch too many monsters, all will come towards you. Imagine like entire map of mobs coming for you like a mega wave. I don't think that would make the run easier. And the scores will drop like 50% if you didn't do accumulative like killings too. Yes, it's the bush passive. Let's see. I should put that a bit silent already. Something like this. I do hope it's Good. Jump height. Ooh, still. Hello, hello. Let's go crit. We do have the sniper, so especially we do a lot of big damage. Should I go and look the size effect kind of like a bullseye thing? Maybe I should test that into a run. What I was saying, okay. Yes, with like bullseye. Should I look at like a very high like score video, like 600k or 700k or something like that? Like best overall, see what it does. Especially because I do think that the current higher score it is bullseye, right? I think. I don't remember. So it's not a chest then? I want to boom you out, you specifically. It's not a chest, man. So you cannot specifically know someone from mob does have a chest. Because I do know the crown does mean champion, I thought also meant a chest. Let's not talk about that. No! Chocolate fun. I really wonder what can. But like, I was kind of like wondering. I did see that kind of video, and I was wondering like where it was, like if it was not a basic weapon. Later, I realized it was an item. Let's get our flappy rockets even faster to our destination. Let's not wait now that we did a little damage. Let's go you. Let's not. We can get tell what? We need to. Let's not forget. We need to. This is nice. Ignore the bosses. Nice again. How many microwaves? One. Not so nice. But let's hope it's not a legendary. I only took one. It does not. Evasion. Could be better. Nothing to look at. Ooh. 10 bonus. We did now. It's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. HP, lifesteal. How much? 0. Let's take a little bit of lifesteal. Purple? No, let's. Hello? But don't you? Yes. I want to see explode. See. Damage. Damage. Hello. Please don't enter me. No, don't. It'll be half of the map. So, just as fine. A bit down. Let's not take our ass. Done in. I'm not. No, we'll go Fox. This guy's nice. Does a lot of damage, but is there another one? What could be the meta for this? can't even see the light over there. Huh, where do I stop? Well, let's see what the actual description of the matter. Doesn't really. What is the bottleneck on that? Like the soft cap, there must be because it couldn't be really that powerful. But I'm not getting it right. Person in medial 30% of their max health, max HP every second. Meaning that, or this doesn't apply to bosses, or they have 99% resistance to curse, something like that. Let's go mode. Slutty. More than slutty. That's not a good combination. Let's see, Christians, projectile count. Dodge. Hello. Don't box me. Spicy gold. We'll take. With the boomerang, it is what is happening right now. And this happened the second time this one. Between and a sign. How cool. What is this, a blue? It's the same like. It is kind of something between a cyan and a sky blue. Let's see, projectile speed. I want the boom to get faster to you. I want to boom faster. Especially you green bugs. It could have double jump. Luck. Well, do you need to be lucky to get lucky Tony? Maybe they should introduce some new stat to be something like misfortune. Like more fun, more fuck, more mobs with fun, and there's a chance for more boss fun. If you do have like 10%, 20% misfortune. Hello? Kind of, I wouldn't say it's really bad, but it's really skewed, the hitbox on those chests. Pretty cool if you would be more forgiving. Duration damage. We'll take damage. We kind of do need it. What a yap about. Ah, I forgot. Oopsie daisy. I did listen again to a couple of episodes, but it's probably on my side because I feel I don't know if they lost something or I changed the way I listen to them, because I could like listen 10 episodes straight when I first started, like to that editing, but now I how to say this? It's not really, it doesn't draw me in as much, but it's still good, which is nice. So I did kind of listen to one. I wish it did have the quality that it have in the first episodes too, literally suck you in. Won't, it won't kind of let you out if you get what you ask for, which would be whatever you started the series, the first listening goal you had for the series, whatever you wanted to feel, mystery, horror, or wanted to listen to something nice. It doesn't let you go to achieve the purpose. But I get up to the hobby nostalgia. Thunder up their backs. Should have flat phone, so mostly a sniper. I'll show this kind of how do we have this Volga Fox? I'm not. Maybe we'll take Slutty. We'll take Slutty Cannon, Slutty Rocket and Fox. Try to unlock it. We did say that we are going to something like this. Play Fox. What? Let's go Bruce with dagger and katana. And let's go Mia. I do not know what stage bosses needed the East Motherhood. Let's see, Tom's Mother. Not you. You get bloody and knockback. And is it? It's a default. No, fuck, we don't have weapons. Done. Tools done. Items. Yes, we'll be unlocking those. This. What a scam. Well, it was not really a scam. It does count as 2 damage. Maybe I did really wrong. Anyway. Let's see. And all of those. Snack, huh? Find the Krypton graveyard. It's an extremely hidden one. I should again look at the first one. Wait, let me get something. Let's go like this. Let's see. We'll take you. A nice fox. It will get double. We'll take molten. We'll take. What do we want really? Bob, pretty nice. Snatch me their soul. Change on. Let's see what one. I guess max HP. HP return, that's bad. I'm not gonna pretend that's okay anymore. That was about it. XP game. XP game? XP return. Is that execute? I don't remember. We'll do knockback. Knockback, knockback, knockback. Done. Evasion, which is good. It is save your Rs in some tight situation. It should be really nice we did proc when I was in that situation. I'm a wizard in my white ivory tower. I'm a dead wizard. This is not realistic. I would have become a necromancer after that. Especially I did already have Bob. I'm sure you don't. What's this? Let's try this on desert. Yeah, not click desert. I must imagine. I'm pretty sure. Why do you extend the speed? It is prime form from stopping you from sliding, I guess. Is that not physically possible? Let's see, let's take the dice. Keep a nice dice icon to see, or not maybe even a dice icon, like on the item, like maybe should flash red every time it did. Land on a 6, so I know when the creature does rock. Would be nice. I can't really. I hate ghouls. I can't really see what it does. do a 6. Maybe does have a sound? I'm not sure. No, my life. Oh my god, like that. What's my life? Hello? Thank you for staying my life. Pretty cute, huh? Wait, that's only working. I don't know. I don't know many things. I do not know the things that I do not know. Let's try to beat the boss. And I do really understand thoughts. Especially the next one. Incidents, do that people. Let's see. Boss around here. I'm blind for you. Right here. Let's see, can we get under 6 minutes? Priorities have gone by. Your presence was not very necessary, sorry. Does under 6 minutes mean that I got 6 minutes to finish it, or does it mean that I need to beat under 4 minutes? But if it was under 4, they should have said 4, so I'm assuming it's under 6 minutes. They did, so. No, I was referring to it was under the minute 6, which should be now, or under 6 minutes on the time. I do have another 2 minutes. Let's kite you a little bit. Want to get a chest. Let's see. And then you can't move at all, thank you. Then we have no life, we have the money one, which is okay. Let's see. Okay, last. Do you have any boards? No, can you keep the boss, the world boss, the boss stage without any items, any power-ups? Yeah, I should take my license for this. I don't know who's been trying to get a spin. Let's try again, I guess. So let's try to get a build for under 6 minutes the boss. Exactly after I got 30. Thank you. Very much team play. I guess strong. Bob. It does help our case. What do you do then? Ooh, spicy meatball. Let's turn into perish. Let's take aura. How much is this? So we have yeah, we have. Let's see. Oh, damage. Fire. The bosses. You don't. Okay. Oh, again. Ice cube. No, it's not that. It's the legendary. You just ponder, sir. Let's take Cargo. We'll try, we can. We'll take one of this. The katana is now I jump onto. I got my gun. Whether to do the secondary ages. Wait a second. Let's stretch a little. And 15. It's taking ages. Fuck. Sometimes my fingers go move faster than my brain. Like to give me a legendary life. The kid. Where did you see? Where did you see? Where did I see my prayer? I have only one into the comment already, right? But that time we can know the same. Oh no. preciousness. Of course, there's not a only good thing. Let's open another chest. What can that do? Right. Where are you? Thinking. Let's take another front. Nice. Oh, what do we have? That's not really nice. Now, is it? I'm doing edge battling. Ooh. Thunderments. Let's craft our chips. Ooh, first. I guess pick up range. Will overall get more XP. Oh, I should really pay attention. Let's put it in. I don't know. I think I'm attempting to run these to the run. And now do I get an enemy to 60% of the health every second? Or is it 2 enemies 30%? Hello? I guess. Number 99. Let's see. they should be rotated slightly in the direction, but I guess they are auto-generated. They are auto-generated after a template, right? Like, I mean, there should be like directional, no, the directional, how do you say this? The maximal directional, like, gap that you could put in the generator data for the auto generator. What's the life still? Yes, bloody from. Oh, well, let's take a test. You do crazy. Let's try the boss. We are doing kind of hot. For them, we've been eating good. Let's see. Now give me the double. Dragon, what else is there to do? Dragon. Jump. Let's go. Not my defense. The chest, like, reach can be different for every character. Like, they should take the character's arm, that ass, and put it in front of them, that they reach. Bigger characters like Orb should have bigger chest reach. But time I guess things do kind of resolve itself over time, especially if catastrophic failure is not involved. So you shouldn't worry about the future. I guess the better thing that you should imagine the future as the present, but longer. I guess if Mosaic could be okay, and if it's not, there's a good chance you couldn't change anything anyway. I think it's kind of like a helpless mentality to have, like, there is gonna be a catastrophic failure in the future related to yourself, or your domain of living. There's not a potential that you couldn't do anything anyway. Without an earthquake or a natural disaster or something breaking bigger than what a human is, like height wide and weight wide. That sounds extremely weird. You shouldn't bother with it. Like, anything more than you can weigh and you how big you are. It literally is pointless. You can stop a car, you can stop even smaller things at higher speeds. So there's no point. Endlessly. Let's take lifesteal. Maybe we'll not get our done in. Of course, I couldn't not show up to the function, right? Nah, chocolate fudge. Let's take this. That was lucky. Let's please not get any. I guess it was better not take it before the wave. Oh, the delay is kind of big today. You know that I didn't have another achievement. Does every character have an why do you take momentum? It's not Hearthstone like the wait. After you beat the boss, it becomes like after time. You cannot wait. Damn. So you go underpowered, underleveled, underdeveloped. Hello, chatter. Just now saw you. I will see. I do not promise anything. Fuck, I need to put the chat overlay on my own screen. See it. No power, never look at the chat. Can you though? Let's see. Nice. And the game is not that hard. 20 kills. No, it's not my first time playing chatter. I think I'm gonna refer to chat as chatter, only if you do have an easy ass name. If you do have something slightly more than 3 letters with one number, it will send you rare, and I don't think I can pronounce your name. And ghouls. Let's see, can get a lot of easy achievements like that. So it does count. Let's see the skin on Fox. So it's difficulty, yes. Only game or pick this one. Let's see a skin. Ooh, the white fit. That's nice. That's nice. I should look at all the like Fox skins. What's white about you? It should be blue with blue. The undertone of Fox is still white even here. What's the white here? Anyway, I want to play some. I did say that I fuck. You don't say something. Ooh, the white hit is nice, especially because it does complement the tail better. Guessing fire the shield kind of outline. Bye bye. Let's see. Can do a double. You can go for 16. Let's see. Damage. Sniper. I'm getting in my own. Let's see. Or wait, I should go on. Not you, not you, not you. Where are you? Like this. Bring up down to double snap. Round. Even better. Let's take you. Let's open the chest. Bulls. My arch nemesis. The race of bulls. Wanted to ascend you. Let's take this. First offer. I didn't see the other one. What it was. Was I where? Did. It was? Or did it? Yeah, get out of me more. I'm not thinking enough to bring out the rap and the poetry. Let's take red. Machine projectile speed. We'll take power buttons. It is pretty helpful when it is helpful, and it's pretty useless when it's useless. Let's see. Fuck, I need to put my cuts on my stream to make it better. Let's see, duration, recovery, critical damage. It should I'll see how to do with the border. I should say don't post any personal information in chat, please. This is gonna be kind of first time of warning situation, especially usernames or such. Example, you could have whispered me. Like, so if you do that again, I'm gonna bonk you pretty hard. I guess they shouldn't be like that. I should take what they say is reasonable action. To continue to disclose information and to bonk or even mega bonk. Though I think does go pretty hard. Let's see. Nice, 6 minutes to do 100 for me. Oh, blue, green. Let's see. Last week. We are 49%. There's luck also affect pots. So you get more stuff from pots if you're more lucky. That's really nice. Wait. Let's see, like this, and like that, and like this. I don't know. I don't remember anymore from where that was, or from where. Fuck, from where that was. You know the same thing? So I guess it's not. Let's see. We didn't take this. The veil of perfection does get me. I just speak a couple of streams ago. It's extremely hard because I did realize that to actually enjoy something nowadays you need to split the thing you are enjoying, like many parts, like to take out the person that did feel the thing you are enjoying entirely and only enjoy what they did play, not even the person themselves. You need to kind of, I don't know how to explain this. It's extremely weird because my brain just kind of like too good of a job of smoothing things over about certain things. Like, I don't know, like mistakes in drawing or something like that. When I look at something that I do like what I'm seeing, it will, the long run, I'm kind of unconsciously ignoring some small mistakes that this effort is kind of obvious, and it's kind of holding my brain hostage because if I could notice the mistakes, maybe I wouldn't like it. So my brain would like take the filter off, and only if I really look at it, I get, I'm still in the mood that I like it. I look at it really hard, I notice some mistakes, and then I start liking a little bit less. Though I notice the overall picture, whatever is good, whatever is bad, only then can I truly enjoy it. It's really fucked up because it does affect more than drawing. It affects everything that you like, or everything that you, how to say this, anything that pleases your like interests. And it's kind of hard to unbias your brain to do that with the ball. Like that. We can do it sometimes, but not every. My back. I should stretch. I can do it sometimes, but what I kind of fear more is the time that I do not know I do it. Because obviously I do it more than when I know of it, when I'm conscious that I'm doing it. It is bad. It's kind of really bad. Oh, but then for the VOD that I'm down, I know, do realize that I didn't have chat up. Little chatter did put his Discord name in and saying to contact him. I don't know if that would put the personal information, because it is information. An online account could be personal. For me that's debatable, but it should be. And I did. That's just first warning, and probably the only one. If he does post whatever again, he's gonna get bonked. That's for the VOD, so somebody does get context, not me like, I'm gonna bonk you. So yes. We are not going to doing that. Because in my consideration, in my mind, personal information will not test your name, something resemble, they're not going to name each other. An address, maybe personal information, age. When did we activate them? Maybe the start of the run and maybe you mentioning under by name, something like that. Just for username wouldn't show personal information on mine, because you could put that as anything. Like, how was that? Wait, memory just come back to me. How was that? Video with ridiculous things being brought into court, and one of the people being judged, he have a Zoom call, and he have a username like Bassfucker 3000, something like that, and he accused like his sister put it as a prank, something like that. So I don't take that as personal details and this for account. Beat the boss. Beat. Let's see. Maybe 3. That's helpful, certainly. Should we? Yes, let's try to get the other skins and other characters. Preferably all of them on the... how this is on the between little bark here under 6 minutes. Can you please get down? I did realize that I did have a warning button. And I close my messages. Let's get it back again, please. And I should do this. I'm trying to set something up to do my job, I guess, moderate, which unfortunately will take a few seconds. Fuck, man, I need to do this really quick. Like this, nice. I did the reasonable thing as Twitch. But probably liked, I cleared the chat and give a warning. I kind of don't know what else to do. I don't really want to be a tryhard and bonk people for the first mistake they did. So I'll take severity kind of like approach. The more severe the thing that you did, the more rapidly you get bonked out. The less thing, the more chance you have. Meaning that the maximum I imagine maybe 3 chances for light things, and for anything more than light you get bonked instantly. Definitely if you get bonked for a period of time you get MEGABONK of the channel. Let's see. I did give COVID time did a number on me, and probably every young person on the planet, younger, I guess. Because I assume all the people were used to staying more in home and getting out less. But for younger people, it was like a cold steel hammer over the head. Especially, I don't know, getting out every day and doing mundane things and suddenly getting 99 without moving restricted. It is kind of damaging, because even now it's done a number, and I don't know if I did know a person or see on the internet. Maybe I did, but I didn't know that COVID hasn't done a number on it. Meaning maybe celebrities, but even them, from getting, I don't know, maybe it was even more harsher on celebrities, in the sense that they were freer, like as a person, because they have money type bullshit and other things, but suddenly now they have bigger prison, which would be their home, that they need to adhere to, or if not, they'll get the police on their ass. Because I don't remember anymore a lot of bullshit with celebrities going outside being like that. That's not for me. I think they're not going outside, that's for you guys, for the peasants. I can go outside and then the police come and say, actually it's for everybody. We shouldn't be even out here. It was kind of funny. and them doing a lot of bullshit kind of on streams, like live stream, like Instagram live or such, cutting hair, doing a lot of bullshit generally. I do kind of imagine them realizing that they're persons. It was a humbling experience for sure for many. Like realizing that's immortal. Money doesn't really control everything. So, bound to your house. I need went back to the topic today. Small tangent. He did the number on me, like from how I'm going out then. Now I am. That's the best thing I can say about the current versus the COVID. It's the number on me, heavier number than most, I guess. But I'm sure that he did the heavier number on people that actually suffer from COVID multiple times, especially people that suffer multiple times. I do hope that better days will come and something like this never happens again, especially for those that did pass in that period. I do hope they rest in peace, whatever they may be. Slightly heavy topic, I guess, but I'll still talk about them, regardless of whether it's heavy topic or not, because heaviness of a subject should never distract from the actual matter of it. You should talk about everything, regardless of the taboos of it or something, because that this is it's actually what makes things taboo, not talking about them. And I'm sure that we do got a key. Now, well, like in some cases, I remember some topics that simply aren't for everybody, which is okay. But some taboo topics are taboo because people are not talking about them. Maybe people become way more emotional. And imagine that, especially after the COVID period, people did become way more emotional than every day. People were a lot, how to say, not more emotional because the world did become a colder place after that. And they realized it, the level of perfection didn't fuck me, at least on that. I can realize it. The extremes, yes, become way more extreme. Like the people that are water sensitive and people that maybe are a little bit more sensitive in general become way more sensitive after the COVID period, and it did stay like that, didn't like go down or anything. And people that were slightly more colder or let's say indifferent or something become way more indifferent after the period, and they still, the both extremes still going on, like more extreme places. It hasn't gone down like ever. You can realize that, well, like I said, the veil of perfection, like blocking some features some people from. Can you estimate even what damage besides like the actual people that got COVID, like the societal damage COVID did, like to the person, to the relationship between persons? I don't think it's talked enough because in general the things that do come to pass are not talked now because it's seen as already things happen, already things did happen, like meaning consequences already did apply. So there's no meaning to talk them about them much. I do think there is an extreme meaning to talk about them because we are living the consequences and knowing the root of things does help in most cases. In some cases don't help at all because they don't change anything, but In our case, it does change some things because we do can pinpoint the literally the like the source problem of why younger people are not going out, not making friends, not speaking, not having relationships, many, not doing anything besides scrolling in the house, not socializing, and not even not socializing. Like the desire to make relationships has gone so much, like it's so in the ground that I wouldn't really be promoted that thing. I wouldn't really be surprised if fucking things can be relatively better for the game. I'd be surprised if it gone like something 60% down like after the profit period. So if before you did have a chance, and also that's kind of important, if you did have a chance, if you want to make friends with someone wants to make friends with you, both of those things get down, like the bar is in hell now. Even you as a like extremely, let's say if you're extremely out like social before COVID and now you're slightly less than that, the chance of you, also you, a very extroverted person, of making friends is also down in hell, because to make friends there needs to be two persons. So if the other one is harder to make friends with, the same as you having a harder time making friends with. So I guess both of those kind of parameters have gone down. The chance of you making friends and the chance of you being as a friend has gone down. But jumping around and not doing much of anything. I did kind of sleep a couple of times. Life still out of instinct, and it did keep us alive, so that's nice. What else? Just friends, so the chance of making friendship, this is one context. The chance of making normal relationship has become even more horrendous, especially for the very nice divide between genders, which does affect, obviously, making a relationship pretty much. Because even people not affected by those topics still get pressured into certain, let's say, certain habits, and that's kind of bad if you're, you see, it's non-affected, meaning they're not in discussion, they themselves, but they still absorb bad habits from others. So I don't have any opinion on that, because maybe I myself do that. So I'm not comment on something that I myself do and bash others from not doing or doing. Relationship, I do guess friendship and relationships are the biggest. Maybe even casual like connection into another heavy, I don't know what to name it, fear of connection, or maybe like fear of putting yourself out there, because some people do that like every day, get over the fear of doing it. Actually, they have the word actually do it, get themselves out there, but the problem is it become like a, I don't know how to explain it, brave thing to do, something like that. It shouldn't be, it should be like post-COVID apocalypse like thing. It shouldn't really be brave thing to do, it should be a normal thing to do. If you want something, you should do it. Search for it. Right now it was a brave thing to do, which kind of stands, again, I imagine more than 70% of relationship, non-relationship nowadays. A relationship that isn't a relationship can be named as such. The potential of a relationship, something like that. It does stand them, meaning that there's not really potential for even to begin one. You haven't talked to everybody, you get cranky, especially if you don't know how to express yourself anymore. You can express you to yourself, you know you for so much time, you have been with yourself for the longest time, I imagine. Whatever you have gone through yourself, that's another thing, but to as another person and to assume, yes, I do guess that even now that's another big problem. I discover problems after problems as I start talking about problems, is that are we too familiar to ourselves that we assume certain things about other people who if it doesn't apply to you, if you don't like get out, speak with people, many people, and try to make friendship, because speaking with people is not that hard, especially because I haven't really degraded to that like dangerous stage of not speaking with anybody. I can obviously speak with people, I can obviously ask my needs, whatever the environment, professional or not, like I can talk with people, but any more than that it's hard. And I do not know why it's hard. Like it's not at all harder than asking, like literally asking, like, because I do know the problem. It's kind of hard to ask somebody that you do not know, have any connection, like hey, can you be friends, or some like you want to talk more over this and giving a number out or something like that. I guess that's hard, and I wouldn't put myself only in this category. I do know people, and I did see people, a lot of people online having the same problem, like the asking of connection. I don't know if it's in the category of bad. How they describe the bad, that kind of thing. Like, I guess the fear of rejection is too much. Especially in the same with the same sex, like relationship, friends and such. It's, I guess between men it's kind of easier, between females it's even way easier, between ladies. Because you actually need to, I don't know, drop one of your makeup things on the ground, someone picking it up. The other person being a lady and, use this brand, I also use it, nice. And convo talking, and then, can I get your number, girl? Yes! And then getting a number, I guess that's not really hard. For men it would be slightly, from my experience, slightly harder, because you do make friends in male circles only with people that have something in common. And that something in common is very, very broad, meaning you can, something in common that you like the other person, you like the way they speak, you like how they speak of what they speak of, that's something in common. Biggest chest here? Yes, we do. And I guess that we need horses. I don't know how it's for the ladies, but I presume it's, you can only meet a girl one time and then speak with her, but for after. With guys, I presume that, don't take me on that, I do not know if it's true, that's why I'm presuming. But with guys you need kind of constant meetups, constant speaking to deepen the relationship, because guy relationship is kind of immortal, like you can speak with a body. I myself done that a couple of times, like not speaking with somebody years and then going back to him, hey. I done that recently, in parentheses, like a year ago or something like that. I was spoken with a friend about, in about 5-6 years, something like that, and I was like, hey, what's up? And they were back, obviously, hey, what's up? But if you do want to have a deeper friendship with a friend, not hey, hello, like, hey, let's go to a beer or something, let's go hiking, let's go in the forest, let's go anywhere. You need constant communication. Not even communication, I guess you don't need long communication. Meaning you don't need to have thousands of days, you need understanding. Like if you do really click with, let's see, with that person, you need understand. I did hit that right on the head. Yes, for a same-sex friendship on the male side, you did need, why you need understanding, like, put it like that to make a better case. Let's try to do for the interest, but that's kind of hard to quantify. Why would I need understanding with another person? I guess to continue the friendship, interest, at least in my opinion, is not really the highest priority. It's let's see, let me think about it for a second. I can say that it was interest, but not monetary interest or anything else of the kind. It's an interest in the presence of the person, I guess. Would be the best, meaning that I need to some level like something about whatever, the way you talk, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you are, whatever you're saying, your ideals, your maybe the way you behave, the way you speak, something extremely small, kind of attach that likeness to a relationship in my mind, so I can create kind of like a slot for you in there. Because honestly, not just I think that I cannot make like empty, like honestly this not part of the waiting, like empty. What's the name of it? Like people you meet one time and then never again. And let's be friends, okay, let's be friends, la la la, and then suddenly I do make friends. Another thing which would be kind of interesting, I do make friends with other people that I think I would want to be friends with. First of all, meaning that if you're a person that I don't think I want to be friends with, I'll make friends with. Simple, even though. But that could change again. That's not really absolute. But what it is absolute. Forgot to start with my reroll a bit. Friend. I forgot. Fuck. The curse showed its fangs again. Interesting. Thanks for that. I like that. Only chest. 5 miles. It's okay. We have aura. Apparently I do. What is that? Right here. I forgot the other non-negotiable. No, I want the common. I simply forgot. And that's the bad thing of having the other common. Thank you for giving me a key, but no, ghost, give me another common. Yes, oh, cheaper. Let's take him. Dark screen. This enough. I will not take side if it's not legendary. And that's it. Gun for nothing. Anyways, I don't know how it can relate this. I presume it's yes, casual does work. I don't like casual relationships. It doesn't stay right with me. I don't like 1,000 relationships because at one point I did have that of trying to build a relationship with everybody. It was not something that I enjoyed. It was fun. It's kind of fun to know everybody in the vicinity here, not to so you can take a corner without somebody knowing you and you knowing them. But it could get exhausting at one point to know everybody and for everybody to know you. So you kind of be there. I'm out. Bye. And disappear. I guess that's also not good. But I did have my face, and if you didn't interview me, that's not ever my episode worth it. I cannot say to you if it was. I cannot quantify the things that I lost, but I do not know what I lost, featuring the deal. continue using the strat of making more and more. Maybe I could have snowballed in something beautiful. I never know. And I guess I'll never will. So yeah, that's it. But I still choose to do the same, knowing what I know now, like my circumstances. I would not. I would not choose that I did now if I didn't know how it would end up. There's nothing terrible like that, but I would choose something more connected to society. Little tune, but I don't jump me. Yes. Do I regret? There's very few things in life that you should truly regret. Not I should have done that, or everything that gone at you. Gone? No. How do you say like manjati? Like that. You understand that word? I do it like that. The gone. No? I don't know how to say it. Let's not try again. The things that munch at you, like small regrets, not those, but truly things that you truly regret. That you would do anything to have the same chance and choose otherwise. Nah, I don't really have that many moments, if any. I guess I'm pretty lucky, something that would be in my description. I haven't really, like, any pivotal moment in my life chose the most, how do I say this, the most catastrophic options, or maybe an option that was catastrophic. I guess I did choose pretty well. Which would be good, I guess. How good? I do not know. Again, I do not possess. I don't possess the knowledge of other news from other timelines. Getting the good or the bad choices. Maybe if I did, I would have chosen many things different. But even then, I don't think my life would have looked, well, technically it should have looked much more different, but let's try the other experiment of mine. Would I think it would be better if I did have all the knowledge of all the choices I could make, good or bad, and choose the best route? Obviously, it would have been better, but I don't know if I would have feel. I guess in those kind of scenarios, especially in novels, mangas, and light novels, where I think that it's not talked about enough, it's that sucks out the realness of the real you of making good and bad choices. Maybe you did make only bad choices in your life. So if you could have a life that could do only the good choices, I imagine you feel ecstatic. But would you feel the real you? Would you feel that you are the real you? Especially if you didn't have the memories of you failing, you could feel happy and still ignorant of the real possibility out there that you change some things, which would be good. But if you did know, you did make everything like from wrong to right, you have a real suspicion that you would have started feeling that you are real, even though like unconsciously. How do you say this? Like there is literally like, a expression like literally entire chapters of people that regress in manhwas and such, and in light novels that literally say that it feels so unreal, like getting the good choice out of a bad situation. And I do think that's a good novelty feeling, like written in the light novel, but in reality that would be, ah shit, it feels so unreal, and that piling up on you, like, for every good decision you make that you did a bad one before, that feeling will start disconnecting to reality 100%. Especially, how to say this, if your original how to say, where you originally ended up in your real life timeline if it was so much different from the second one that you kind of arrived and made all the good choices, you would 100% feel that this is something wrong with you. Especially if you did end up like a billionaire or something in your original like timeline, you're a normal ass person. Mm. There's a good chance that you would feel suddenly, I don't know, like you're playing a game or something like that. Because I do not imagine you, especially we are not even talking about the kind of truly hard stuff, how would your memory transfer over, how would your past memory affect you on a physical level in the current life if there was no magic involved in all your transmigration and you got dropped off in the new reality at, I don't know, 5 years old with your like conscious fully developed, they know certain things and with your, I don't know, an edit memory, which you know all the memories, or maybe not all the memories, all the good choices or bad choices that you did in the past life, but now it's a retry, something like that. I don't think you would be happy. You know what would be a way happier situation? I do think it would be if you could relive your bad decisions and try to make them better. Like the decision will still happen, but you could try to take it another way or something like that. Or maybe that not even affecting your real life. I do think that would bring way more peace to a person than suddenly getting a chance to rewrite all your wrongs. Because that's how to say, that sounds extremely kind of cruel, I guess. Like not giving a person a chance to like rewrite all their wrongs. But the thing is, my for good suspicion, a good mind suspicion is that I do think there's a good chance that you would, especially all the things that you felt connected to the things that were wrong before, like everything that you felt, like all the sadness, all the hatred, all of it would feel so invalidated the moment you correct the wrong. And I'm not saying that you didn't feel amazing after maybe you did have an extremely huge regret about something, but exactly that huge regret would warp you in such a way that I don't think you could be you anymore after you, because that's kind of you're a ghost of the past technically. You know all the things that could have gone wrong, but you did make them right. Let's see. Yes, the red XP. I do think it's accumulation of things that the damage all over the map. But I think yes, you're technically like a past ghost with knowledge that you shouldn't really have. And there's a good chance that you'll try to forget it, only to the thing to not matter. Especially that, like, when you realize that the mental, honestly, the mental thing that does to me, it's already bad enough. But imagine seeing the visual difference of people that were not there before and maybe they were, or people that were not treating it the same, like treating the bad in original timeline, treating now good. The sheer visual like magnitude of difference, I do think it will take you out of reality completely. And you do kind of things extremely reckless, because again, a feeling of not feeling real plus I think you know knowledge of the past, you do a lot of reckless shit only because you know it couldn't affect or something like that, which would 100% put you in extremely hot water the moment it does something that you wouldn't expect, and that could be consequences from worse, you undoing almost everything you've done to a point that you did, or even worse, I guess that worse consequences. So I don't think you'll be that much happy. I do think you'll be a period of that time. How many time? That's also fucking un-English. For the period of time that how well your brains handle happiness, how long you can like make it last. I don't think that's the full amount of time you'll be happy. If it's that 1 week, a year, 10 years, that's nice. But after that ends, it will be truly miserable. Especially because technically you will be brought in the timeline, and I don't think you'll be very happy to how to say, to know that What's this? Your benefit should end exactly where you come on the other time. If you're 30, 40, 50, for argument's sake, let's make that 30. You're 30 is when that did happen. Thank you for killing me. And on the other timeline, you'll be exactly 30. So after 30 years old, when you completed all your, say, undoings, so technically get a life that was supposed to be happy, but now you'll 100%, 1000%, 100%, 1000x%, what I was saying, will feel lost. Huh? You feel extremely lost. Because you first lose your future knowledge. Second percent, you would lose. No, I think that's even more fucked up. What if it did happen again? Like you started doing bad mistakes, like bad mistakes that did even become even more horrible consequences. What if you did start doing that again? Would not make you feel 1,000 times worse? That you know there is regression, time travel, whatever you did, but now you cannot do it again because you only did one chance. Without knowing, you can pull your hair out and shorten your lifespan, let's say like that. Because you actually know there is something out there. Maybe imagine you be praying every day till the day you die to get another chance, only because you do know there is something other than can and did put you back into the past, or maybe another timeline regardless, probably into another timeline, because if the past towards you have changed the timeline anyway. I do think that would be a miserable experience. How miserable? Can I compare it with something else, like with another regression timeline moment? Not really. I can make a comparison to the good. Imagine that you did, how to say it, you did not influence the bad choices, you only made better choices, not the best choices you could have made in the new timeline. And some bad choices you did let go that you knew that were bad in its essence, meaning you did let go of a person that you literally knew that if you didn't, maybe from, and again that's another thing that's fucked up, because that's only your perspective of bad and good, meaning from the other person that could be the literally best thing that did happen to them in their life, like not being with you anymore, but from your perspective that could literally be the worst thing that they're not with you anymore. So yeah, that's another perspective thing. But let's say that you are in the right and the person that you were with was not the best thing for you. I don't know, a parting ways would be better than like a literal, like dirty breakup with phone text or call or something. Maybe that would have been better, and sincere apology. I'm really sorry that I'm doing this, but I cannot. Maybe that could have left you way less scars and less burden in another 1,000 situation like this. Not choosing the literally best option would be, I don't know, maybe getting evidence, like doing an ass pull and putting evidence that you know will be in advance there and taking it and showing it that I'm right, that's why you're an asshole, and then continuing with your life. That would be technically the best because you are 100% correct, 100%, how to say, 100% right. And this is an ass area. You know what, dude? You know what? Missing right here, Boston, right in the corner. So you can get corner and 7 button corner. Yes. I do imagine the best outcome should be to do better than your original ones. Hello purple? Double hello purple? How would I choose? Oh, and besides the old, time traveling shenanigans with you, not knowing to put Bitcoin, like invest in Bitcoin and a lot of things. That's 101 for time traveling newbies. You should always bet on Hakari. You should always bet on Bitcoin. And again, I think with Bitcoin would be interesting. Maybe you should try to search for the creator of Bitcoin. If it, I forgot the guy's name, whatever identity, the one that created Bitcoin has. Maybe you should, and you shouldn't kind of like dry the well with the Bitcoin. You should the maximum take. I don't know what the first minted one or how many, but I forgot. I did see kind of a few documentary and some kind of videos on it. I forgot. You shouldn't grind the grind, but you shouldn't dry the well like to the maximum. You should take a reasonable amount, 10,000, 15,000, something like that. Put it in a very secure place and leave that shit alone for 10 years, 20 years, something like that. What are they? Maybe investing in some companies, be one-on-one newbies, not trying to change any big events. That's gonna be a very sore point for some people, especially when you try to stop wars or something like that. That's kind of pointless in my opinion, because wars don't happen. That's one thing. Wars are kind of an accumulation, like a pressure thing. Like they build pressure thing, they explode, like a pickup point. Like you can stop wars like on a button. Wars, in my opinion, like a balloon. And the thing that do start them is like a needle. And you could patch up the area on a balloon before the needle came with a little bit of, I don't know, metal, so it's impossible to strike it. But it can only be another area that explodes the balloon, and you can cover all the balloon. It's infinitely vast and infinitely complex. It's not a round surface. Especially obviously it's a 4D shape. It's going into itself, outside of itself, so you cannot patch up all the balloon. I do think I have a really good opinion about that. And I don't think the opinion itself is good, or the way I tell the representation, like the visual representation, it does bring about a more enlightening feel to the war conversation, especially how war do start. It's never one thing, it's always circumstances, facts, events, people that do start it. Especially war is not a battle, something that can be instantaneous, without reason and without cause. Let's see, for minutes, let's go. But what do I know? I'm just a shy guy. I love saying something. And another day of streaming, which is good. I don't know, I do need to make my schedule. I think the schedule part is not hard. Actually, following the schedule is. I need to make a schedule to I need to make a schedule. I don't want to kind of stream earlier. I kind of exaggerated those streams, like streaming at 1 in the morning. I do realize that not many people will, especially if people doesn't push me towards people that are I don't know, the XT like hour for my area, like people that where it's morning or maybe day where I'm right now, that's night. I need to stream at a more earlier time so I can get more, because I would really like to see a chart of when people kind of enter Twitch and stay on Twitch, like a median, like a really, like a maybe a round chart representing kind of time on a clock, to see what is the spike, the biggest on the clock, like the Twitch hour, and more like a Twitch hour globally put on many like our differences, like maybe 12 o'clock. What I'm saying, maybe the how this is maybe people on Twitch come to stream like all the viewers on Twitch combined daily for a period of time like a month, come to stream mainly to be like in the afternoon to 9, and having that kind of time put in perspective with all the time zone, the most popular, like the American time zone, like the world time zone, like a big chart, round chart, in the middle having kind of like a clock and hands sticking, and having like the chart big, I don't know the name, the line thing, having representing come the peaks, and having like to a tower the peaks, people come to streaming the most. I would be curious to see what tower will be, because I myself is mostly and rarely, let's say on 7, 70% of the time I do that for night time, on the darker side of day. I do that, enter on Twitch, and rarely I do that on daytime, because when I do that on daytime I can skip sleep by I'm kind of prolonged from the night time. I do yap a lot, especially I do need kind of make a peak or something so I can get the yap started, start the yap. Because sometimes I can yap naturally, like I do yap now, but I feel I need kind of a more concrete topic to start. I cannot really yap about it. Let's see, it's maybe a texture or something, but technically I could yap about that, but I need to kind of be in the mood to yap about like that. And how do I know when I'm in the mood? When I start yapping about that. That's how I know. Let's go. But I don't know who wants to hear me yap about things. Well, if I do keep streaming, I obviously know who will want to let me up about things, right? So yes, I should make my stream more sexy. It's sexy and you know it. What do you get? Hello? Don't subscribe here. It's a top need to export it. The world. Yes, nice. So I can activate the chest. For it was kind of a fear of mine that if it was a legendary and I was activating it too fast, it would have kind of locked into a corner or something. So it is kind of based on like its rate is decided right before I open the chest or something. Or maybe it's kind of not decided. That's absurd. I'm curious to see like whatever RNG is it. If all the chests are registered with an item right before I create and enter the run, or is it exactly no? But it was like that, luck wouldn't work. So I guess it is per chest generated item because of luck. So I could get better items. Or maybe not every chest is like that. Maybe there are some chests that are some are RNG related and some are kind of. But that one will make much sense. So I do think all chests are. Like as certainty, this run I put exactly zero thought behind my choices of upgrades and I just click. Huh, that need a second to reload them. Damn! I got a wicked delay on Twitch. Hope that doesn't make the VOD unwatchable. I'm like 10 seconds behind something else. Wicked. Let's see, luck. Ah, my back. Ah, I need to stretch. I know. No, not many people I do think want to hear me complaining about my back, but it's a problem. It's a kind of core component of my body, so I cannot not complain about it. Whew. That move did reveal some stress. Relief? Yes, I did say that. No, I didn't say that right the first time. The second time I did. Power multiplier. Let's see. I need to stop yapping again. I did another thing, I do have kind of a yap counter. I need to kind of charge my yap so I can keep on rolling. If I don't charge my yap, it's gonna be kind of stationary. And if I don't yap too long, I'm gonna enter again the state of which is kind of bad, but that's... Or maybe I should elevate my state of normal speech. That's probably a better decision, but I don't really know how. What should I talk about when I do not yap? Should I talk about something when I do not yap? Well, I'm yapping when I'm yapping, so... My brain not draining. How much left to do that? 0. Let's take some. No, what I'm saying is... Nah, what I'm saying. Pay me no money, please. I realize kind of late and my brain, maybe brain, something like that. You get the gist. Yeah, well, no, we'll not take him. We'll take you when you come to the boss. We get our ass flattened. The thing is that there is no like silence with the music, so that's not too bad. What I should make it? What can I make an overlay? I should make it black for sure. Black with I did think of black with cloud, but I don't know how to. I'll try something. I'll try to make kind of like a placeholder for it and try to mess with it in OBS to see how would it look like a picture of our frame. And well, you cannot make it, but I do have. Let's hope that I do have some apps that can make something very symmetrical. And not kind of rigid symmetrical, but more rounded symmetrical. I don't know if I'm making sense. Well, I guess I'll just try. But said I should look at like OBS to see how like what the next resolution reporter full screen on the HD1 to see what the next, so I can make exactly. But I shouldn't, fuck. If I do make the smaller resolution that, it will be exactly the size of the new kind of screen, the new resolution fuck, the new resolution area, the resolution area. So if I do like right now, it's full screen. Wait, like now it's full screen. If I want to make it slightly smaller, I need a border that's. But how do I? So I should make technically a picture. So when I put the overlay on top of it, doesn't put enough detail on every like border. I should make like 3 border areas, one as big as such, one slightly smaller, and one even smaller. So when I put the stream overlay, the obvious, it could like come on top of it everywhere. Not come on top of it. You understand what I'm saying? That sounds highly incriminatory. Come on top of it, of everywhere. That's not what I'm saying. Don't take me out of context. That would be pretty bad. You still don't have a diamond. Perfect. Let's take another key. On me? Huh? Ah, it's not. I thought it was another one. I was looking like. How can you have only 5? Didn't have like 10? There's no imagination. Let's try to get some shrines. We do a lot of them. Let's try to do more. What do you have to Huh. Maybe I'll make a video how to set up OBS at one point. Especially when I'm kind of still young with this, like still new. So because how this is, especially when you're very used to something, like something that I did play a lot, like CS or Isaac or something like that. When you give the rundown to a new person, you do forget a lot of fucking things because you're so used to the basics. You don't consider them basics anymore. You consider them like common sense that you should know. But the person that does come into this doesn't have common sense or common ground sense with you. So a lot of things do get over their head. And yours also, especially if you don't consider them things to mention. There are a lot of things like why you shouldn't do certain things. In your mind, you simply don't do them. There's not an explanation why you shouldn't do them. You leave them, you leave the consequence of why you shouldn't do that. So you don't say you shouldn't do that. You say do some things that are obviously like you shouldn't do that. Like on Isaac, you shouldn't take damage, you shouldn't take a soul heart on the first floor after you, like if you do have a soul heart from a like rock, a lucky rock, whatever the name are, you don't know the name. Is it the lucky rock? If you do get the soul heart, you shouldn't take it to the boss, you should take it after the boss. So you do get a devil deal on the second like floor. But that's common knowledge to you. I don't think you could say to a person that if you do get the soul heart, you shouldn't take it. In your mind, you shouldn't just take it. Maybe you should take it if you're like half a heart and the RNG bastard doesn't give you any heart. So if you do want to continue, especially if you do get a nice first item. I don't know what the chance of you getting also like secret room item. Maybe you can get even, you run it even better than that, you get also enough money to get the like shop item. Especially a nice combination of something blank card, an Arky. That would be crazy to get second, first. Can you get? I don't think you can get first floor Arky. It could be kind of ass because you need to have like spacebar item occupied all the run. Now you could kind of give up into the run and be like, nah, I didn't do this. Nah, thank you for making the quarter of map inaccessible by the other way. And now I need to think for this. Come on, man. I'm gonna miss the boss. Yeah, and how to say this one? Isaac is a kind of easy game because you have items and such, which clearly have dons or do's. But on CS it's even answer to explain because you're literally having don't do that, why shouldn't I do it? Because you'll get killed. Don't do that, don't buy that at that time, why shouldn't I do it? Because that's inefficient. Don't pick there because why? Boom, headshot, there, that's why. Don't do that, and it's kind of even harder because you need literally hundreds of matches of experience to say don't go there. It's the easiest position to get someone's head. Very hard to explain that to somebody without like, actually giving them the experience, which is something which you gain from playing hundreds of matches. But I do guess the same would be for Isaac. You do play hundreds of runs to see certain things. And the other thing is that even pro players do know some things, especially I wouldn't say that with like CS because like extremely high rank players of CS do know like the basic game, the basic mechanics are extremely known to them, extremely known, so that's not a problem. But on Isaac there is a lot of meta, a lot of things that even the pro player can't possibly know because there are so many items, so many combinations, and so many like less known things. You don't know the best of them because I imagine after 2000 runs you start getting a sense for what's good and what's not. What did I say? By the way, sometimes when I'm saying like I forgot, I did put another topic like in front of this one that I was about to speak after I'm done, but I forget that and like, the contextual things that I said about the last one. I do remember the last thing I said with Isaac Professional, I think, or the CS one. Excuse me, but it is probably my fault. Sometimes it's just take off. I have a feeling that you get a chance to get extremely done. But I don't know. Yeah, we are halfway across the map. We're going. This is going to be the last one. Till I resolve the problems with my back, I don't think I'm going to do longer runs. Which does sound kind of like a long time, but I do need to find another good chair or a good sitting position, or maybe a new setup where I'll put my setup, obviously. But I don't know, should I put it in bed? That's another can of worms, especially with heating and such. Heating and such. Ooh, gimme. And of course, 8 is in not taking money. Why wouldn't you? Huh? No. I guess I could do something crazy like 12 or something, but better be damn special, damn near, no, but damn special occasion. I actually feel at the 5 or 1 I did kind of feel small knives going to my back rapidly. So for 12 hour streams I need to make some big ass changes to the whole setup. Jumping? I wish. Nah, it was good. Did we miss a double jump? We didn't, right? I hit gold. I did say my piece. Mr. Take damage, I hope. That's okay. And you can down you in about a second, something like that. Nah, because gas boss is not take our ages away from are gonna get one shot again. I need to build a very good build on the sniper guy. So when the boss in eventually does take all things besides my main weapon, can you take my main weapon? It's very hassle thing to do. If I could do that, I'm gonna snipe the guy out of existence. Now that I do know that I get content warning mount to use a little bit because we do not double jump. How you're gonna get so they're gonna die so bad. HP attacks with a gun, I guess. Let's take two. Let's see. Oh, two damage. And I do have three. Legendaries. Huh. Maybe another thing would be nice if you could double charge the shrine. Like, let's take it. You can double charge the shrine, especially you do on the second tier and triple charge the shrine on the third tier. Maybe you not get like triple chances of like, but maybe you can put bonuses top on your original one. Like how I did get knockback, maybe I can get another 5% for another charge and another 5% for the second charge, like triple charge it, would be nice. Especially because you don't need to be ridiculous amounts of like extras. Like let's say for a double jump, you don't need to give another jump, but half a jump would be nice. Like another jump, double charge. Because that could incite players to have more bigger escapade and die. So I guess people will play more runs like that. Especially if you did get messages, because there is players that do kind of grow max out there, like song stats, right? So I mean, it couldn't really be useful, maybe it would, for some players, if they do find some specific case scenario which is become of power, but I do that for the normal player, that would be kind of nice. I think that could use kind of doing and my double jump is not shown. Perfect. What a masterpiece. I get scared for a second that they eaten all my agents. Are about to eat also me, I guess. Deal. Let's take those. Oh, fine, no, I'm waving one. Huh? No, boss? We do kind of damage, alright. Let's ignore him, it's just it's not really going to change our situation much. Let's try to go for the shrines. Do we have something? Have blood transfusions? No, I will not mess with our current build. I don't want to. No, I don't want to And we do have kind of synergy going on here. And if I do break that, it's gonna be not nice. Now I'm thinking how do I make my schedule, because I do need one. I'm going to be streaming every day. Not because I can't actually do it, but if I am going to stream every day, there is a very good chance that I'm going to stream when I feel like it. And because that's not good for the viewer, have your streamer when they want it. So now I'm thinking how much was to 4 or 5 times per week and 1 hour. It will be something like projector speed. It will be obviously something way earlier than this. And this is kind of ridiculous again. I'm kind of stretching the line here because I don't want to stream kind of daily, so again that's the thing, I don't want to stream daily, so I stream when I can, and when I can it's most likely later in the day. But if I'm going to stream on a schedule, I would stream more regularly and more orderly. It's kind of like a magnet. Didn't we have a magnet? I don't think. Let's go. Black ass boss. Does not take my shit. No, I didn't see that animation previously. Of course, you don't take my ages. Huh? Why wouldn't you take my ages? Huh? Ghosts? Go bite his ass? Do something to it? Why do I jump so high? Obviously for the feathers, but I have like 1.9 jump or something. My BP finally. Especially if it's the first I can give back my ages. You're gonna get your ass with Dark Raider. There should be a mod to put Dark Raider head on his head. Hello. Don't do this kind of maneuvers on me, please. I'm glad I did take those 2 life skills. Oof. Yes, I did post the thing. I don't know why I'm kind of numbering them because I do guess I got some sort of I don't know how to call it. Ah, my back is really hurting back there. I don't know why I'm numbering this thing, but I do like kind of a sense of continuity to put them in. Focus. Focus. That means the monkey. Activation. If you have obviously Instagram is really nice, I can talk about it. That's accompanied by hello, don't smite me, string me like that please. Let's see. Don't boom me. Hello, don't boom me, sir. I don't think this is around, boys. There's a very good chance it's not around.